listening to the decision reel.
Nope. Oh, hey, welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, or welcome back. It's been a little bit. We've been stretching for days. We've been doing stuff in the background, living our lives, but we're always going to come back to the pod.
We don't stop.
We don't stop.
Don't
when
stop.
we
Won't stop.
Always keep going.
Just fucking go ahead and stop.
It doesn't matter. This week we're looking at a movie that, let's just say, was a huge deal back in the day. Hilarious comedy movie that everybody was talking about until they made sequels, and then everybody went, nah, fuck it.
Gay.
It's 2026. We can say that now.
Yep.
We're looking at The Hangover.
So it is great. This is great. But wait, let's touch back on what you were just saying.
Sure.
Sequels ruining the initial one for us.
Yeah.
I agree. I remember, so Anchorman was the thing I brought up earlier. I was like, I thought that was like one of the biggest, I quoted that all the time. Second one came out, and it kind of died out, the quotes after that for me.
Yeah, and it comes back to, I'm a sequel guy, right? We've talked about this. I really like a lot of sequel movies or number twos, right? But only if they do something where they take the formula and try to do something either different with it or improve upon it. And I feel like Anchorman, the Hangover movies, some of these other sequels like Dumb and Dumber, they just took what was there and tried to do the exact same thing again, but worse.
Well, I feel like a lot of people miss the beats of the good, what made something good. A great sequel that you talk about, and it's one of your favorites, and I enjoy it, is the Ace Ventura stuff, right?
Correct.
They kind of honed in on what made it really good, and then flew with it after the fact.
A lot of people look at Ace Ventura 1 and Ace Ventura 2, and there's two types of people. I fucking hate the second one, or I like the second one better. There's no person who likes, to me at least, the first Ace Ventura as much as they like the second.
I think those are two completely different individuals.
Yes.
There are the tried and true to the source material people, which a sequel's never going to be.
Right.
As good as the original, or very rarely. But then there's other people that can appreciate, like, oh, yeah, what they did, they saw what was great, and they just made it more for me.
Right. And I think looking at the Ace Ventura movies, I think it's also how old you were, right? Because there was, even though they made it right after, and it's almost, I think it's, what is it, like 94, 93, something like that, where the first one came out. I feel like if you're an older... If you were a child like, 9 to 12 when Ace Ventura, the first one, came out, you were locked into that one. Yeah. If you're a little younger, you were locked into the second one because it was like more goofy, more less mature themes, even though there was kind of some mature themes in there.
Yeah, there has to be a relationship between like the cash grab and then the sequels of being good. I feel like if it's an authentic cash grab, the sequels are always trash. For the most part.
Yeah, I mean, okay, again, we're on the Jim Carrey
I'm trying to
thing.
think of it right now. Like movies that, okay, this was for sure a cash grab, but the sequels were great. Maybe T2? Maybe Jim Carrey? What other sequels do you think, like, they went with the idea of, like, I just want to make, well, everyone wants to make money, but you see movies like Scream and, like, a lot of the horror movies that come out with sequels, and they just keep flying with it. And they're like, maybe we'll get it, maybe we'll miss it. What the fuck are we doing here?
I'm thinking... It's got to be, well, yeah, you like you said, we're here to make money.
Yeah, no matter what.
We're here to make money.
Maybe I worded that wrong, but yeah.
But, hey, we're just going to do this for the least amount of money to try to make money, and I'm going to go to Son of the Mask. Even though they threw the book at that movie and spent a lot of money and they didn't whatever, but that movie's so different than the first movie and so bad.
Yeah, dude, that happens when the cash grab is the personality. no, they honed in on the second Ace Ventura. They zoomed in on him.
Tuna?
Yeah, they zoomed in on him for the most part.
Exactly. They looked at that movie and said, okay, what works and let's make it better. Or they didn't make it better and they just said, well, let's make it as goofy as possible and just Jim Carrey's going to be Jim Carrey. Because if you do look at the first Ace Ventura movie, he is goofy, but he's still kind of grounded.
Yes, 100%. Second one feels like a full-on cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Bugs Bunny-esque.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Which, it's fine. It works. But, albeit. Anyways, what we're here to talk about, The Hangover, the plot of The Hangover, the first Hangover, which we'll talk about when it came out here in a little bit, but the plot is three friends.
I don't want to fucking know.
Three friends wake up in Las Vegas after a bachelor party with no memory of the previous night, and the groom is missing. As they retrace their steps through the chaos of Vegas, they uncover increasingly ridiculous clues in an attempt to find him before the wedding.
Hey, you got this thing plugged in? Can we bring up this?
You can bring it up.
People to know?
Look at that.
All right.
We could play the trailer.
You want to go to Vegas without me? That is totally cool.
What are you talking about?
Well, Phil and Stu, they're your buddies, and it's your bachelor party, and
Those two love you.
Dude, when was the last time you had some fucking whitey tidies on, Steve? You own a pair?
I do not. No.
God damn it. I think everyone needs it. I think as a 40-year-old, I need one.
Sure, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Paging Dr. Douchebag.
Oh, douchebag. What? They changed it.
Oh, they changed it this.
I guess you can do that.
That was the downfall of that word. It was this movie. But I
think it
agree.
might have been.
That one's still a little much for me.
It's a hard F.
Yeah, yes.
And it means a lot of things to people, so you can't really just say it. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
chicken? Is that a cock?
All right, I don't think we need... You want to go through this whole thing?
No, because we'll get demonetized already. It's fine.
He's making big dollars off these nowadays.
It's
can't
fine.
fuck around
I'm
and
making
find
that
out.
20 cents. It's good. Where to watch this, though, unless you're paying for it, you can't watch this anywhere. And we've been coming across this a lot lately, by the way.
It's getting worse.
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of movies that you can watch anywhere for free.
Do you feel like there's a shift happening between people doing what you and I legally do?
Probably.
So let me talk to you about this. Someone may have walked past my cubicle at work and saw Plex up, and they were like, "Oh, do you have a friend?" I was like, "No, I've been doing this myself." They're like, "Oh, really?" And they're like, "Yeah, I do it too."
Yeah.
I was like, and they start going through how they built out their whole library, and he was like, "Do you want to share creds?"
Sure.
And I was like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's
you
a
and
thing.
I,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But we're buddies. We're BFs, right?
Yep.
So this guy, I was like, yeah, sure. So we share because I told him I had a rather large anime
collection.
foundation, and he just had a ton. I get on there, he has more than you. Turns out this guy's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
He's probably got like 4,000 or 5,000 pieces of media.
Damn.
He has other random stuff on there that I probably shouldn't see, but he gave me access to all of it.
Hey.
But whatever. It's cool, man. Imagine everyone comes together and they just do. They can't stop. They can't stop.
If we
Us.
did that, the world...
Shut her down.
Yeah, shut her down. Well, if they do that, the world would be a better place because people would be working together and sharing what they have, and they're cutting out the middleman, or the big man, if you will, right? We are now the middleman.
Yeah.
We are the man.
Yes. So what they should do, I was thinking about this, right? So there should be a code for a movie, and you can only obtain said code if you can repeat 2 or 3 lines from the movie. Then you have the code, and then you have access to that movie the rest of your life. What do you think about that?
I think it should be the way it used to be, which is I purchased this media.
That wasn't real, by the way. I want to make sure that wasn't a real fucking take on this.
You're going to be in a line, and we're going to ask you repeat one line to one movie in your collection.
Yes.
Go. And it's going to be at random.
Yeah, baby.
And, of course, we'll probably get the one where I'm just like, oh, I got it. It's fine.
We got it.
No,
all day,
anyways,
every day.
I think it should be, okay, I bought this movie on VHS. I bought this movie on DVD. I
All
bought this movie on
variations.
digital. Wherever I bought it, that means I have access to that piece of media wherever
in
it
that
goes.
shape and form, or the newer version of it.
If you're going to continue to make...
VHS 720, is that where you feel? Where's
No. I'm saying I understand
tell
that
me,
it
boss.
takes money to remaster things and do that. But guess what? I bought this piece of media. I now should own that piece of media.
For
It
yourself,
should-
at least.
Correct. I'm not
Yes.
trying to say I'm
Yes.
going to sell it to someone else. I should be able to now watch it wherever I please. Oh, wait. People don't have access to VHS players anymore because they don't make them? That's not my fault.
Where you sit on live service.
Hold on.
If you
This is where I'm getting to it. What it should be is you've bought that thing. So there's a UPC code on the back of everything you've bought, correct?
Sure. Yes.
There should be a
We're in
thing
the same.
where you can take a picture of it like a QR code that will scan it, and it unlocks wherever you want to watch it because that's where it is.
It lives.
Right.
That's where it lives.
I don't care that Paramount had it this week,
So
and
these-
Universal has it this week, or Netflix has it, and
Netflix
then
has
Hulu
some-
has it, and whatever. I scan the UPC, I can watch it because I own it.
Some Netflix server living in server farm has an SQL with a bunch of code repositories
Boom.
that it bounces it off, and
Boom.
you
Done.
can watch it no matter what.
I think we're onto something here.
Dude, we should do. All right. Actually, there might be somebody. Okay, anyways, let's go back to my previous question, right? So, this shifting to video games, you and I are big video game nerds. How do you feel about this live? So, you pay for media, you own it, you can play it. Live service, do you own the state that you bought it in? This goes to, because we were talking about updating and remastering, essentially making it more digestible.
I think it should be region-based. So if I move to a different region, i.e. Japan, moving from America.
For physical servers and data centers, like how hard it is to reach that? Is that a reason you're going to
Correct.
that route?
So, and also they make specific copies for specific things for different regions. So if I bought something
100%.
in North America, it's going to be different than it was in Europe or Japan or wherever else, right? So if I move to that new region, just like if I'm moving and I have a car that's not...
Do you have to buy a new version of it at that point?
That's what I'm saying. So, or a tax on it, right? Hey, I bought this VHS or this DVD or whatever in 2002, and the region that I'm moving to has a different version of it. I got to pay a 25% tax on to watch it. Well, okay.
What defines a different... Am I just getting the subtitles? What different version of it
Okay,
am I
let's look at it.
getting?
You want to look
We're
at it?
getting in
We're
this deep
getting
right
deep.
now.
If we're looking at, let's say, a Star Wars movie, recently the Force Awakens, I believe they completely cut out a lot of stuff with Finn in it because, I'm not going to say this, black people in Japan, they did that.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Or there's a lot of movies that Disney will make things different for different cultures because of, let's say, gay or trans people or, LGBTQ, whatever. They will take it out entirely and replace it with a different story for a different region.
You're not watching that in Japan. Not the new one. You're not watching that.
I'm not going to comment on the Elliot Page stuff, but it's funny.
Can it be? Look, I know we get a little... After this, we'll jump back on the movie, but we know whitewashing.
Yep.
Movie full of
That's a thing.
Caucasian actors, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it exists, it was there, it was real, and I'm sure sometimes it is real. Is there such thing as blackwashing? What's BET? Is that allowed?
I think because, hold on, this is where there's
a
slippery,
line. It's a slipper. We're going down a slipper.
This is where the slippery
How does
slope
this
comes
work,
in,
man?
because if they were...
Can
put into
Tyler Perry play a dude disguised as a dude, dressed as another dude?
and he's white, I think he can. I think they can get away with it. And Dave Chappelle has gotten away with it. Watch Chappelle's show.
Yeah, but it's a little bit harder to get away with it the other way. So is it like media reparations?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
it's like,
okay,
look,
we did it.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. We've blackfaced. We've
We'll hold on.
done some stuff.
Let's
You
make
get
the
a
numbers
pass.
add
Yeah.
up. Look, we're gonna. You can do it now. We've done it. When we're sitting at an even playing field, we either all stop or we all keep going.
I'm going to say this.
Evenly.
I don't think we're ever going to get to that even playing field unless white people get enslaved for 3,000 years.
Well, it depends on what version of white people you're talking about.
All white people.
I think we have to reach a distance of time from when it happened. I think that is a big tale.
Agreed. Right.
Yes,
but you're
yes.
never going to not have that, like, well, my ancestors. And
Like
I
if something just
understand.
happened last week, you're kind of like, you're feeling it.
Correct. Yes.
And that might be the analogy.
Yeah. If I'm
here.
Thomas Jefferson, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let you go. You're free to go. And then something happens. They're going to be like, yeah, last week when I was working in the fields,
yes,
you owe
exactly,
me
exactly.
a chicken sandwich. Like, I don't care. Yeah, exactly. But
Exactly.
we're
I get
here today,
Look,
and
this
I'm
is
saying,
this is your guys' pass. You can do it. You can do it for a while, but there'll be a day where we'll all talk about it. We'll sit down and chit chat it out.
hold on. If I'm on a talk radio, or if I'm in a movie,
Let's redo all the whitewashed movies. They're westerns.
Oh my
old
God.
timepieces are
That'd be
happening right
great,
now.
yeah.
They're hilarious.
Yes.
they're fantastic.
here's the thing:
Arguably
if
some
we're
are
looking
better.
at the Troy thing that they're talking about, where they're like, oh, I don't want to see these people portrayed or whatever. So the white people in the movie that are portraying the Greeks that look
Yeah.
completely different is fine with you because you're a white as well, but you don't like anything different. Maybe open up your mind a little bit.
Learn to play the fucking theremin, dude. I want to watch it just to check it out.
Open up your mind.
I mean, if the acting's good,
I don't care.
Then it
That's
shouldn't
my
matter.
biggest thing is if Elliot Page is going to play The Rock in a biopic, for his WWE career. As long as Elliot Page does it well, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Is it entertaining?
But look, again, on the devil's advocate side, there's something to be said about the physicality looking the same. Look,
I didn't say Elliot Page wasn't going to get jacked for the movie.
Look, there is some you can't. Last of Us.
Yeah, doesn't work for me. Bro.
Sometimes it's good to look the part too, but if you're good enough, I guess it shouldn't matter. But it's also,
we
if
all
you look
remember
the part,
potato memes.
if you look the part,
Yeah.
but you suck at acting, that's arguably worse.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this.
That's 100% worse.
I'm gonna
It's
say
not
this,
even
'cause you brought up The
arguably.
Last of Us.
No, sorry.
She's really good in the first season of The Last
I
of
thought
Us.
so too.
The second season, I don't know if it was the direction that she was getting or what they were doing. She just didn't do it for me. And maybe it's because they brought Abby in and it was the actual actress they wanted originally for her. Caitlin Denver, something like that.
Yeah.
Danvers. Maybe that kind of sways it for me.
Yeah. It's
Because
like
she doesn't
this was
look like Abby in
tangible.
the game because she's not jacked, but I don't know.
If you just pulled a GTA 6, we probably could have had the right part. If you just waited, we probably could have had someone that's. I think the problem with her as an actor is her face doesn't let her.
Emote.
Yeah, she has a stoic scowl about her, like the way
Yeah.
she looks. And when you were playing the game, that's not how the game was. You saw
No.
everything
Yeah,
visually on
yeah.
her face. Anyways,
I agree.
The Hangover.
Now, real quick, my man Pedro Pascal it killed it. Everything he's done. And here's the thing that I never thought about, and I thought about this the other day. Wonder Woman 2, people don't think about because it's a terrible movie. He was the bad guy in that movie.
Yes.
He was also the Mandalorian. He was also in The Last of Us. He was fucking killing it.
Yeah,
He
everywhere.
was in everything.
That's what happens when TMZ gets a hold of you hugging on women and shit like that and fondling them and feeling.
But then he comes
Vulnerable.
out as being either bisexual
Yeah,
or gay.
yeah.
So does it matter?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing when TMZ gets. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
yeah,
when something gets a hold of it being something, and then all of a sudden you become polarizing, you're not going to be doing as much shit anymore.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Or he did all this shit and was like, I need a break.
But just because he's
I need-
bisexual,
I need to take a nap.
doesn't mean he was getting a little handsy. You
Right.
know?
True, but I need to take a little bisexual nap, is what he's saying.
Yeah. No one cares if you're gay, dog. Just
Either side nap. I don't know what that means.
these people have husbands. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Both sides of the pillow. Anyways,
Yeah.
The Hangover. You can watch it, though, if you're subscribed to Netflix sometimes because it rotates on and off, or HBO Max because it rotates
Do
sometimes
they
on and
own
off.
this and rotate it?
I think it's a
Some
Warner
of these
Brothers.
they
It's a
own.
Warner Brothers movie, right? So it
And
would
they got
be on
rights.
Max. Yeah.
Right?
It's probably where you are, region-based.
Yeah, what the fuck? I think they rotate it for the whole idea of severity. Like, oh, this will
Probably.
be here for a month.
Yeah. Watch it, or 6 months or whatever.
Yeah. And they'll let you know outside of the box too. They'll tell you that in a browser. It's like
They
this
will,
is
yeah.
available for this period of time. So if you want this, give us that $19.
Which is stupid.
Fucking stupid.
Or
We're
you
getting
can-
heated now.
You can rent it, though, on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Google Play, Fandango at Home.
I refuse to do that now.
Yeah. Written by John Lucas and Scott Moore. Directed by Todd Phillips.
Why does Todd Phillips always sound so familiar? What was he?
He
does
directed-
1,000 things.
A lot of stuff. If you remember in Old School, he's the guy that shows up in the beginning for the gangbang.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the gangbang. The what? Also,
the Mandingo party.
The You ever heard of the Mandingo Party? He also directed the Joker movie, or the 2 Joker movies,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Did you do the
crazy
second one?
departure. Nope.
That's another one where it's like that's a prime example,
I
right?
love The Lady, and I want to watch it, but I heard bad things.
The first one was amazing and thought-provoking and all these things. And then the second one, fuck. Now I don't even think about the first Joker anymore.
Exactly.
We have to come up with a name for whatever this is. There has to be a name for this kind of sequel fatigue.
I'm contractually obligated to make a sequel, but I don't want to, and we're going to make it shitty so they don't mask for a third.
But he wasn't contractually obligated to do that,
Todd
was he?
Phillips was, yeah.
Oh, Todd was.
Yes,
that's
the
what they were talking
director.
about. What's his face?
writer. They were like, hey, with this, I think it was like an option thing. Like, if this makes over a certain period, a certain amount of money, you're in.
Root of all evil, man. I don't give a shit who you are. It's money.
Yep. This is rated, if you were to guess.
I think they have different versions of this, so I'm going to go R. But
It was
there is an MA. There's got to be an MA out
It was
there.
probably an unrated version of this, but yeah, R for pervasive language, sexual contact, including
Pervert.
nudity and some drug material. Is there drug material in it? I guess, yeah.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Or cocaine, or hookers and cocaine.
Yes.
We're a one-man wolf pack, and now there was two of us before.
Yeah,
and now there's
he said we were a wolf pack, and he's like, there was just me by myself.
Yeah.
And that's why he looks at him funny, because that's not a wolf pack.
I was a one-man wolf pack.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I remember that was the Halloween costume that year, was him with the baby.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And
100%.
it is wild how that happens, because I remember Stranger Things too. That year that Stranger Things came out, they had the Eggos, or they had the 11 costume or whatever on. And it's just funny how things come and go.
It's infinite. It's whatever's new, whatever's fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like whatever it is this year.
Let it have its time.
Right, exactly. I do remember when this came out, I was working at Movie Gallery. And we've talked about this before,
God
where
damn,
I was
that's
working.
that old?
I was working at a movie store.
This is high school for us?
No, this would be after high school.
Right after?
2 years after.
Okay.
3 years after. 3 years. But when I was working there, we would have these like giant window displays that you would stick in the windows, right? And I remember when this came out, we got one of those. And when we were done with it, I was like, what are you doing with that? They're like, throw it in the trash. I'm like, I'll take it.
Dude, I used to do the same thing at the AMC movie theater.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember this, but I was living at a townhouse at this point, and it had like a sliding glass door to go outside of the back room or the backyard.
Yes, I remember this vividly.
I put the giant Hangover sticker on that fucking sliding glass door, and it fit the whole two things of it. For like 6 months, people were like, "Why do you have that?" I was like, "Because it's funny."
Yeah.
Because it had the baby and like everything.
What happened to that?
What, having fun?
Yeah. Yeah, what happened?
Things might be going on in the world that make things not fun, but you got to make your own fun.
It's all right.
We're going to make the UFC in the front yard of the White House.
That's a flip of the switch. You can flip a switch and never know anything about, well, you'd feel some of it, but you would never know anything about it.
You would never know. Some people would, I don't know. But this is starring The Hangover. Bradley Cooper as Phil, Ed Helms as Stu, Zach Galifianakis as Alan, Justin Bartha as Doug, Heather Graham as Jade, Ken Jeong as Leslie Chow.
The doctor.
The doctor, yes. Jeffrey Tambor is Sid, and Mike Tyson as himself. I want to say one thing. I always thought Justin Bartha was going to be a bigger deal after watching National Treasure. He was Riley,
he was
the Robin.
Yeah. The sidekick.
I always thought he was just going to be a bigger movie star.
There's got to be a reason. I agree.
Maybe he was like, what was the one guy who became a cannibal?
What other stuff did he do? Let's take a gander.
Let's take a gander at Justin
Credits,
Bartha,
known for National Treasure.
Yeah,
all of those.
Geely,
Giggly. That's a two.
That's Geely. That was one of the worst movies of all time.
It is. It says 2 point something.
Yeah. National Treasure. He was in the TV series National Treasure. Didn't even know that was a thing. To Zoe, the other two, Sweet Girl, Drunk History. Not much. Not Driven. The Good Fight.
Did he have anything after this?
CBGB.
I don't know, dude. I don't see anything here worth notoriety here.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. This dude should have been bigger. His role in National Treasure was great. He kind of
plays the same guy in both of these, though.
No, he's more of a straight shooter in The Hangover, right? He's the straight guy in this.
I don't know.
Well, he's also not in the movie a lot.
The way he acts feels very, very similar. He's not like a guy that can jump character to character. The vibe I get from him is very, very similar in vibe.
That's true. But again, like I said, he's not really in the movie a lot. So
I get that.
You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. He does have the same feeling to him.
Dude, Sasha, that's his wife, right? That's the dentist. What's his face's wife? Isn't that her?
No,
that's a good headshot if it is.
No,
that is her.
No.
That's her.
The dentist's wife that
end.
gets mad at her? No.
Oh, no. You're right.
She's like the sister or whatever.
I was like, that's a good headshot. Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Runtime on this guy, 100 minutes, depending on
version.
The version. I'm sure the unrated version.
Longer.
A little bit longer. But beyond that, 100 minutes is where we want to be. 90 minutes for a comedy movie these days, like we've talked about before. 90 to 100, I think, is where you want to be. Quick, funny, get in, get out, do what you need to do. The sequels, however, I believe are a little longer, and they suffer massively from that. We can talk about this as much as we want, but I feel like the biggest, biggest bad decision they made in the sequel was, let's make the same movie, but move it to Thailand instead of Vegas, and then make Thailand jokes, but then do the same stuff, but then also use Leslie Chow as a bigger deal when he didn't need to be. Make a new character.
Sure.
but they didn't.
Sure. I get it. What's a comedy movie that's made it past the 2-hour mark for you? A good comedy.
Ooh.
Because you're right. Hour and a half, I would say majority of my comedies that I've watched.
I remember one of the longest feeling movies that I was like, this is too long, was Funny People with Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen. It just kept going. And like, I remember there being funny parts in it, but I don't want to watch it ever again.
I think a lot of those Netflix, the newer ones, the contracted ones that are long, also feel the same way to me. It feels like it just goes and goes and goes and goes.
What was This Is 40? That felt really long too.
Yeah.
Even The 40-Year-Old Virgin, I think, is pretty long.
Is it? Let's check it.
But it's not that movie's not that bad watching wise. You know, you can watch it back. But I feel like it was a little longer.
2005. This was a big movie. Again,
It was a huge movie.
they didn't do a sequel to this. I still think this movie checks out.
Yeah.
Where does it give the time?
Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going. That's gonna be towards the bottom.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everything you want is right
Here?
right there. 1 hour 56.
2 hours. You're right. That's a 2-hour one. So this is great.
Yeah.
I was struggling to think of one, but that's phenomenal.
That would be one. I think Superbad is close to that as well. I think it's like maybe 145. But there's a lot of those movies that it all depends on, what's the word I'm looking for? The feeling of the movie too, right?
Yeah.
That if it flows good and it is good, then whatever.
Why
fuck
stop?
it. Yeah, exactly. Like Spartacus being 3 hours, 4 minutes.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like, what are the longest movies I've seen, right?
I'm Spartacus. No, you're Spartacus. I'm Spartacus.
What was it? Two V8? What movies were
Titanic.
2H? Yep.
Definitely, I know that because the titties are on the second tape.
They're also probably near the beginning, aren't they?
Yeah, it's towards the middle.
Oh, is it?
I think it's at the beginning of the second tape.
Longest.
I want to say
runtime.
the Lord of the Rings. Those were on double VHS. It has to do with the screen format that it's on too.
What the fuck is this? The absolute longest film ever created is the Swedish experimental documentary Logistics, which is a staggering runtime of 857 hours.
Hey, you guys want to watch?
35
You guys want to
days.
watch this movie? We got a month and a half to watch it. What do you mean to
What
watch
the
it? No. It's a
fuck?
month and a half long. Imagine that.
So it has things. It has things. It's not just a fucking camera rolling. So it has things. That's crazy.
No, that's insane.
That's wild. Let's do it.
Let's watch
review
a
it.
movie that's 32 days long. How could you even be like? What is it? I know it's a documentary. Well, now you got me saying it. Documentary.
Yeah, my bad about that. Documentary.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad.
My brain just went, nope, documentary. That's how we're saying it from now on.
Documentary.
Documentary. That's fine.
It's gonna fuck people up.
Release date, Hangover, June 5th, 2009.
9?
2009. 3 years after we graduated high school, and welcome because it's our 20th anniversary this year.
June. So this is the 2 months before my kid was born.
Yeah. So you did not see this in theaters unless you were that guy who's like, I'm bringing my kid.
Dude, I'm right in the process of moving from Great Mills Lane to Mayfair Apartments in this
Nice.
period of time. That's the only reason I know this, because my boy.
Yep.
This is birth. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm trying to remember if it was this movie or the sequel that I went to see in Brandywine. And you know, the movie theater we don't go to anymore for reasons. But I remember going to see, like I said, either this one or the second one and like getting front row tickets because that's all that was available. We're like, oh, we got to go. And the whole time just doing that.
Yeah, dude.
This is great.
I mean, it's a beginner's move that I fucked up, but I was at the RC theaters.
Yeah.
And you know when you buy them on the machine there, it's kind of flipped. I bought front row seats to the new Mario movie to take my kids to.
Never again.
I was like, okay, this is ridiculous.
And it takes away the joy of the movie because
It does.
you're straining.
Yes.
I'm getting old. Look, I can't be doing this.
Yeah. Especially in seats that don't recline.
What's over there?
They do have booze now, so I probably should have just
okay.
went that route. But I think I was driving my kids.
Just shotgun a couple beers beforehand. You'll be fine.
We'll
It's
make
fine.
it. We'll make
It's 2026. No one's paying attention. What? Smoke them if you got them. Box office that week. The top 10. Number 10. Obsessed.
Sometimes I am. All right, here, let's get in this.
I want to say this is a movie this is gonna sound really bad. With it's either like a BET movie, like with Tyler Perry people, production, or look at me.
I think you might have nailed it. Is that Beyonce?
That's Beyonce. I did it.
God damn.
I did it. Is that Idris?
Idris Elba. Yeah, this is this.
Hell yeah, good for him, buddy.
Post Diddy party, it would have had to have been.
Oh, this is during the Diddy party.
Oh yeah.
Jerry O'Connell.
Maybe. I love Idris Elba.
Right at the bottom.
I'm a fan of his acting. I don't know if you watched Luther, but it's
great.
delightful.
He's great.
Jerry O'Connell.
He's always in there.
Yeah, early thousands.
Putting his foot in the door. Number 9, Dance Flick.
All right, this is getting a
Dance
little bit
Flick.
more.
Could we not have come up with a better name unless they're making fun? Yeah, they're making fun of it. All right. This was probably right at the end of the whatever we're making fun of shit
I think
train.
This is worth it. I think this is worth it.
It might be. Is this a Mandingo party?
Is this a Mandingo party? Oh,
somebody better be breaking their necks.
What are they sploofing right now? What movie was there?
A fucking
just generic dance.
There's a bunch of dance. Step Up. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
All right.
That baby was wet. That baby was wet. That was wild. Holy shit. No, what was it? Step Up, Honey. Step Up to the Streets.
Damn.
Step Up.
What happened to dancing? I feel like dancing was more of a...
It turned into America's Got Talent, and then everybody went there, and then everybody watched the sob stories of, we can't
But dancing's not much a thing anymore, right?
I don't care.
Do you think dancing's dying?
I hope so.
Do you dance, Steve?
I remember the only reason why I really liked America's Got Talent was because they showed people go up there who had no talent.
Perfect.
And
That's why you watch.
That was the best part to watch. Like the dude who's like, kick me in the nutsack. Why? Because it doesn't hurt me. And then they had like people
That's
with...
a superpower.
It is.
That's a superpower.
In reality, it hurt. He just went, I'm fine.
But I'm serious. I think dancing's a thing. I think dancing's gone.
Goodbye.
I think that's what's happened to us.
We lost
as
our
humanity.
Dance
We stopped
and humanity
dancing.
went away.
Yeah, we stopped footloosing, Steve.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what we stopped doing.
So the dad in Footloose caused all this.
He's
like, we got to stop.
There's
no
got to be
dancing
some
in the
parallels
streets.
here
There has to be.
between Footloose and society.
Nobody puts baby in a corner, and they did.
Yes.
And society has
Time
faltered.
of your life.
Kenny Loggins was like, I gotta make a song. I gotta make a song that we don't dance
Hold
anymore.
on. No one knows how good all of his songs are.
That man
Kenny
says,
Loggins
I'm
is
gonna write
amazing.
I'm going to write a chorus, and it's going to be the best chorus you've ever heard. And then I don't know where to go with it, but we'll find a way back to it 7 times in the song.
I think America when I think of that song, but he also has
Proud to be in America.
a ton of other super good songs. Super good songs. If you get a chance, go check out Kenny Loggins for free.
Can I say
Everybody
something?
that listens to this, please.
So I became an American citizen in
Not too long ago.
2019.
Yeah, not too long ago.
When Trump's first, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And I remember like after becoming American, like, you take the oath, you do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then like, everyone's like, oh, we listen to the anthem, right? No, they played that song.
Look, part of me wants to be like, hell yeah. The other part is like, why the fuck would you do that?
Exactly. I remember like looking at my parents because we did it at the same time, and I was like, "We're this is us now. We're American."
Part of me, hold on. It's not a great excuse, but
and here, hold on. And I looked around the room. Hold on.
Stupid, cheesy American shit like that. It's us.
Yeah.
It's whether you think it's poor taste.
It is.
No matter where you go, but it's me. I am that now. Like when it comes even non-American shit, if it's something that I like, it's cheesy and I feel to the core. It could be video game oriented stuff. It could be music shit. It could be my stereotypes to the things that I do and I love. I've adopted and I love them. I get called John Mayer playing guitar and I'm like, nah, fuck
that's me. Yeah, I'll take it.
Damn it.
I remember though looking around while they were playing the song because I'm in there with
other people that are also
other people, that are of a Mexican descent.
Yeah.
And they barely speak English, and I know th're looking around, and there was a couple that was like, proud to be an American, like they're getting it. It's hilarious. It was hilarious.
Dude, that's a prerequisite for a ton of other open countries like that. Is you have to speak the language.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or you have to do all of these things, but you have to visa it for a period of time in order to, it's some of it's wild. Some of it's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I remember studying for the test, right? Because they give you 5 questions or 10 questions or something. No, they give you 10 questions, but if you get 5 correct, you're good.
Weren't even hard. I feel like it's all anti-incel, so it's
so they give you a book, right? In the book, there's
do you pledge allegiance to? I'm like, yes, that's why I'm here.
They give you a book, and there's over 100 questions they can ask, and they're randomly generated. They're not random. It's depending on the person who's sitting there that the person who's giving the question is going to ask.
Do you think some dude in the back is wearing American flag swimming trunks, and he sees you, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you're not fucking getting in here." He sends you these the hardest questions.
So
the 34th president, and you're like, "Ah, fuck."
I don't know. James A. Abraham or whatever. Chester A. Arthur.
Mix them all together.
Right. I just remember sitting down and this lady gives me the questions and I get to 5 and she's like, all right, you're good. I'm like, no. Like, what do you
Give
mean?
them all to me.
I said, I studied my ass off. I want all the questions. And she's like, well, if you get half of them wrong.
Look, Steve, I know you're Canadian at heart, but that's an American.
Shut up.
That's an American quality, dude. And
I want all the fucking questions. I'm here.
And cold one cracking isn't specific for Americans, but it feels you are a cold one cracker.
Yeah.
The best of us, and that was not a racial thing to say.
No, you're right. I was like, I got all 5 right? Well, let me crack this open. This is a Bud Light. Let me have the next 5.
Yeah, I can see him hitting a Molson, but shooting guns in the air.
I mean,
look, you're not too far from it.
Shooting beavers in the air.
We're all the same. We're not too far from
muskets.
Canadians.
I'm shooting muskets in the air.
The British.
With beaver pelts. No, I just remember some of the questions were literally like, who's the current president? I'm like, really?
It's crazy, dude.
When was America founded? Here's the choices. And it's like 2001. 1985.
Yeah, you were hopping, skipping away, so they definitely filtered those questions for you, dude.
Yeah, dude. They're like, oh, he's a white. We're going to give him the easiest ones. We need him. We need him. Yeah. And then the next person comes up and it's little 8-year-old Mexican boy. And it's just like, all right, we're going to give you some calculus mixed with American history and American Indian history.
Lock in.
Lock in.
You better lock in. Bud.
What is the Anglo-Saxon name for eagle? What?
It's got one of those buzzers from those shows where it turns the seat around. He's nope, you're out of here.
Just kicks him out.
Shoots him to the floor.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Austin Powers.
It's funny too because I bet if you put Americans,
you
put a bunch of Americans on unbiased versions of those, they'd probably fail.
Oh yeah. I wanted how funny would it be? I've always thought about
I would agree with you that I think that other countries and other places know more about history than
most Americans, yes.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is there was that whole Pros versus Joes show back in the day, if you remember, where they had
different versions of that too.
They did. I want them to do that real though. I want one game or one thing a year where it's all right, ESPN 8 the Ocho, this is the date that we all come together and it's a NASCAR race. You grab a mom who's been driving her fucking minivan. Normal citizen, just chuck her in the fucking car and go. No training, no nothing, just go and see what happens, right?
I love that. An unbiased competition between different countries and their regulars with the regular humans that are in there.
Exactly. Done.
Beautiful.
Baseball. Boom. Throw them in there. 98-mile fastball right by your face.
If it's a competition of intelligence, I don't think we're winning.
Hold on though.
If it depends on what it is. It depends. Name a random competition, and I'll go. We're good or we're bad, and then it'll be the same for you as a Canadian.
Are we talking sports or are we talking just random shit?
Random stuff.
So shot put.
That's not just a sport. Is that a sport?
I mean, some could call it a sport, some might not.
Being thrifty.
Americans will win.
You think? Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
stuff
depending on
this.
where in America.
You put them on that game show where they have to go buy stuff, and you got to make sure to make it a certain. You have to save as much money as possible. Well, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I was thinking sports. Hey,
mundane tasks.
We're gonna have
that's the competition.
The World Cup, right? Where or FIFA World Cup.
Yeah.
One of those games, they're gonna throw 2 guys in it on either side. That's a regular guy from that country that they're gonna chuck in there and see what happens.
It's not we're terrible, but we're not fucking we're not going to win that. I don't
If
think we're
America's
gonna win that.
playing
Because
Brazil
there's
and we're
kids out there
grabbing
that
a
are like-
random dude, who's going to be better?
Exactly. Skateboarding, Brazil.
Skateboarding, right? Exactly.
Brazilians. Skateboarding
Again,
is crazy.
NASCAR, you grab a random dude off the street for NASCAR versus depends on where you go.
But those are
States.
merited hyper like positions. I'm talking like mundane tasking should be the competitions. Like you bring
You got to
people
do
in.
your taxes.
Yes.
We're gonna bring a dude from Brazil and a guy from America.
All right, we gotta
and they're gonna
change it.
figure out.
We got to change this caliber out on this fucking 88 Toyota. What are you? Who's
What are you
what we
doing?
got?
Who can determine how
Change
a
the
posi
oil.
track rear end works on an 87 Toyota? Wait.
Let's not do that. I had fucking PTSD from.
Number 8, Angels and Demons. I'm pretty sure that is the sequel to the Da Vinci Code. Pretty sure.
How many times do you say angles?
Angles and Demons.
There it is. There it is.
Metascore 48.
Oh, 2 hour 18 minutes.
Yep, I was right. Yep. What does that say from the author of the Da Vinci Code? Harvard symbiologist. Is that a fucking thing? A symbiologist?
Symbiologist?
I thought that was Spider-Man with his symbioteologist. Symbiologist.
Oops, hold on. Let's check this out.
Symbiologist.
Biology. I spelled that completely wrong, but we're good. It'll fix me.
Excuse me.
There it was anyways. A symbiologist is someone who studies, interprets, or creates symbols.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
What the fuck?
I can become a person who just makes up shit,
Makes up symbols.
and that's my job.
Yeah. You're a symbiologist.
That sounds made up.
Someone who studies. I do agree with you 100%.
Type in pay or salary. I need to know what this person is making.
Dude, this dude is just scribbling on a piece of paper. I don't care to good gist or history.
All right, that's not that much. Go show more. Yeah, all right. Art history, religion professor. No.
Yeah, they ain't making shit, dog.
Hold on, cardiology. Whoa.
160,000 between 80. That's a good pay in
That's
today's
not bad.
day and age. That's good pay.
And I'm just going, hey, you see this thing I just drew right here? Weep.
It's literally
It's a symbol. You know what it means? You got to figure it out.
It's an outline of a two-dimensional dick.
Just drawing boobs.
$160,000
Just
later.
drawing different versions of boobs everywhere.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Well, this
That's
one
crazy
connects with the nipples. It's fine.
No matter what, if you're good at something, someone somewhere will pay you to do whatever that thing is.
I'm good at bullshitting. Is that a job?
You 100%.
Cool. It's whatever job I
Paid
want to take.
Yeah, literally. You bullshit anything, you're professional.
Number 7. A movie I really like that's directed and written by Sam Raimi that doesn't get the love it deserves.
Okay.
Drag Me to Hell.
Drag me to hell.
It's got Justin Long in it.
Is this post
It's 2009.
post
so-
or pre
Evil
what was the
Dead
horror movie?
remake?
What was the horror movie he did?
Evil Dead.
No, that's not who I'm thinking of. And
Sam
why is there not a
Raimi.
trailer to this?
Sam Raimi does Evil Dead. I don't know.
I know, but no, I'm not talking about Sam Raimi. I'm talking about Justin Long.
Justin Long. Tusk is what you're talking
Not
about.
Tusk. Tusk was newer. What is the one he did? Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
There
Yeah,
it
this
is,
would
there
be
it is, there it
post
is.
Jeepers
Sorry.
Creepers.
That's what I thought.
Post.
Jeepers
Jeepers Creepers.
Creepers.
Did you know that there's 4 Jeepers Creepers movies?
Another fucking cash grab scenario. The first one was great.
On the bus.
It was the fourth or third one, sci-fi. You can only watch. Didn't release anywhere. It just was
Yeah.
on the Sci-Fi Channel the whole time. Crazy.
Yes.
Still, first one creepy. First one was creepy. Not only that, I don't think I've ever seen a movie where it was like supernatural like that, but then also very rapey with the van and the industrial like car that he had that he drove around. It was a very weird combination
You're right.
of horror for me.
I just like the story of it is genius, right? Hey, I'm going to wake up
Sure.
every 30 years or whatever and feast. And then I'm good. I'm going to take a nap.
I love that.
Right.
I
But
do
when
love
I'm
that.
awake, I'm fucking badass.
What was Drag Me to Hell? An ambitious loan officer must find a way to shatter a curse that threatens her soul with damnation. Okay, sure.
With
How do you
damnation.
thwart being?
Spoilers, she doesn't.
Oh,
She gets dragged to
shit.
hell.
all right. Okay.
It's a good fucking movie,
my
dude.
theory pans out.
Yeah, you should watch it. Number 6, this is all right. I gotta paint a picture here. I love the Terminator series.
Oh,
Okay.
is this that same time?
I love Terminator 2, and I'm the sequel guy, right?
Is
I
this the
love
Christian Bale one?
T2. I love this fucking movie, Terminator Salvation.
I didn't mind this one.
something about it I just like, because maybe it's in the future and it's finally showing that future struggle or war that we haven't seen. I like that Christian Bale's in it, but I also like the idea that they're developing a human Terminator that's like a human that they took and like used to become a Terminator. So it's not really a Terminator, but it is when they like turn him on and he can do what they want with him. So it blends in a little bit better. But then John Carter.
I love that movie too, by the way. But anyway,
John Carter's a great movie. But then, at the end of the movie, spoilers, his heart gets fucked up, so he has to get a heart, and the fucking Terminator's like, take my artificial heart because they made it, and you finally... It's a great movie. Great movie.
Is there
What's
been
it get? 6.5 on IMDb. Fuck off.
It's hard to fail Christian Bale, dude. Damn.
Hard to fail with Christian Bale.
That was a fucking tongue twister. Silver tongue devil over here.
That'd be a good TV show.
An actor that I'm not a big fan of is Sam Worthington.
You know why?
Sorry.
You know why you're not? Because all he did after this was Avatar.
And I don't think he did a great
and the
job
Clash
with
of the
Avatar.
Titan? Clash of the Titan?
Hold on. Yeah, Clash of the Titan. Not. Do you think his acting in either of those was notable?
No, but he was good in this movie.
Avatar, completely everything else but him.
Yeah.
Was great in that movie for the most part.
Avatar sucks, brother.
The CG, I'm talking from a technical perspective.
Oh, it's great,
It was
but the movie
beautiful.
sucks. It's Dances with Wolves.
And, the bad guy was also, I think he does a great bad guy.
Stephen Lang.
I'm a fan. I like him.
I agree, but the movie...
Scar? Yeah.
No,
I'll
take the scars.
Yeah. I don't know. But Christian Bale, he doesn't miss very often. That man don't miss.
That man is like, hey, I was Batman.
Batman.
My back was broke. You know,
Rage.
I got a funny story that I saw. It wasn't a meme, but it was like a discussion. It was like, hey, remember in Batman Dark Knight Rises or whatever, where he crawls out of that pit?
Yeah, that's the... Yeah,
and it's all
that's
like...
the Bane one, right?
Yeah, and it's all like prisoners that have been there because they're raping and killing people.
I lived in the darkness. Yeah.
And when he gets out of there, he
throws...
What a
weird part.
Hold on, he throws a rope down for them to all escape.
Yes.
So if he's Batman,
yes, 100%.
and he's locking these people up, like those people, he just released them.
Maybe he wanted to fucking put him in the justice. I don't fucking know.
I want them in my prison. Fuck this hole. But think about it.
What is that quote from Warshak where he's I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me, or whatever the fuck he says.
Yes.
What a quote. What a fucking
quote. That's
a beer cracker. That's what I'm talking about.
I like that movie and I fucking hate it at the same time.
Me too. 100%.
It's got such good ideology and such good parts, but the whole of the movie is just not good. And that could be said for every Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah, I like it. I agree with you because I like it because of how it's done.
Yes.
Not necessarily what's inside of it. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? Let's just say
what's inside.
It's kind of the same with Sin City for me. Like I really like how it makes me feel and looks, but once I get in there and I'm watching like it from a acting cinema perspective, I'm kind of like, I don't know if there's a lot for me to digest right now.
The idea of Sin City is a great movie. While you're watching it, you're like, I could be doing something else.
Yeah, I love the gore in Sin City.
That's what I'm saying. Like the idea and like the look of it and the feel of the movie, I fucking enjoy every part of it. But while I'm watching it, I'm like, I could be watching Jurassic Park too.
Still in my VHS player to this day.
To this day.
All right, Terminator.
Time to go into the long grass.
Which one is this? Number-wise?
Number-wise, that would have been 4.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Now you got my numbers off here. 9, 8, 7, 6. 5. Star Trek.
Oh, one of the newer ones.
One of the new. I haven't seen any of these, and I've heard good things.
They're fantastic.
I know.
Sarah and I are doing them right now.
Oh,
this
shit.
is our nighttime movies.
Okay.
We're doing them right now. She's more into it. I love all these ones.
Yeah.
This is not the Beastie Boys one. This is the first one, right? Where he's kind of finding his bearing. It's like a prequel.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I remember watching, because they're like older, obviously, now, and they've been on like TBS or TNT. I remember watching a part of it and being like, I would fuck with this movie. I like it, but I don't want to watch it from the part that I'm watching it at. So I'll watch it another time, and I just never got to it.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I do like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
And
Benedict.
he's Spock, right?
No, Benedict Cumberbatch
no.
is the bad guy,
right.
think, in the second
Spock
one.
is the guy from Heroes.
Yes, the gay guy. The gay guy. Super good actor.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Super good. Sorry, I have to identify people.
He's the gay guy.
I don't know how else to work.
There's more than one gay.
I
but
say
Jeremy,
it, and you know
is
who
it
I'm
Jer-
talking
Is
about.
it Jeremy?
Is
Doesn't matter.
Chris Pine gay too?
Could be.
So I guess I could have got it mixed up. My bad.
Him
peeps.
and I mean, let's be real. In Star Trek, when you really think about it,
I'm pretty
Captain
sure he
Kirk and
is.
Spock were probably gay together. Sorry, nerds.
People are fucking dying.
What do you think this means? Gay.
Scissor.
Thither.
Is Pine with an I?
Yeah.
Gay?
Chris Pine. Chris Pine gay question
That's
mark.
a good-looking man.
Chris Pine is not gay.
Oh, okay,
He is
so
a
I was
straight
good.
act-
I was
Oh, how do you know that, Google?
Just
What is
knows
this Reddit
high-profile
Gaylor Swift?
relationships with women. He is known, however, to be an outspoken.
Hold on. Look at this right here. Who are some other famous closeted celebrities? Chris Pine is bi. Bradley Cooper is gay. What?
Wait, I thought he had a wife.
It's called a beard.
I don't trust Reddit.
Yeah, it's just people being like, Chris Pine's
He's
he's bisexual. I know because I know.
Look, Chris Pine was kind of giving me gay vibes. That's why I
true.
brought that up. I wasn't saying it because I knew.
Number 4, Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
Is that the second one? That's the second one, right?
That's the second one, I believe, because they did 3.
That one's great.
They're all good.
That's great. I don't think they missed. I don't think National Treasure missed.
No, not Night at the Museum.
Or Night at the Sorry, yeah. Night at the Museum.
Same.
Same, but different. Same, but different.
The whole idea of those movies are amazing, right?
Dude, I love that
do
T-shirt,
think
by the way. I just saw it.
what my
Dude, that's a great T-shirt.
tubular tortoise karate warriors T-shirt.
Dude, that is a great shirt.
It's an amazing T-shirt.
Anyways.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I went to a restaurant the other day. I sat down and they had TVs at the bar. And one of the fucking TVs was playing the Ninja Turtles TV show from the 90s. It was
Same
live
with
action.
me.
What?
It was the movie, though.
It wasn't the movie. It was the TV show, the Turtles.
That got so weird all of a
The
sudden.
Next Mutation or something, where it had the woman turtle who has
Yeah,
titties.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Because that's what
You wanna
turtles
be-
look like.
You want to be confused as a child? Watch that show and be like, wait,
Well, okay, so hold on.
that turtle's hot.
They're humanoid-ish. But
Turtles don't have
obviously-
titties.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, hear me out.
They don't turn into humans. They just get bigger.
They get humanoid-esque. They got muscles. They eat pizza. They're wearing bandanas. They got phalanges, Steve. There's humanoid things involved.
Phalanges. I mean, you're not wrong.
You know
they
what I'm
also
saying?
got brains.
But again, titties are unnecessary. I think you could just given her. You could have went the
If she was a
Power Ranger
reptile,
route.
would she not have more than 2
Cloaca?
titties?
Cloaca. Never stick your finger in a Croc's cloaca. It's a
Bad
news.
news.
They could have did the Power Ranger thing and just given a pink bandana.
Yeah, no, they didn't. It's a light blue, and then her name is
Oh.
Venus de Milo.
Pretty name.
Why do I know this shit?
Why is it a pretty name? Because you like Ninja Turtles.
Is that? Oh, I do. Is that a woman's name?
Venus?
Venus de Milo.
Yeah, the only Venuses I know.
The only Venus is her desire. What is it? Her
Your desire.
God.
What the fuck? I can't remember the whole jingle now. It's fucking with me.
Herbal essences.
That's another that's in the shower for another half an hour.
How did they get away with that? I never
the
get
videos?
it. It's an organic experience.
Oh, it was all sexual.
Organic experience in the
Yeah.
shower. And Jesus Christ. Top 3 that week.
yeah.
No particular order. The Hangover. Land of the Lost. Up. It's been there for a while. Up.
Saddest fucking Pixar movie. Well, not the saddest, but up there in one of the saddest.
Saddest beginnings to a Pixar movie.
Fuck me. Like,
Yeah.
how are you going to hit me with that? Right out the gate. The whole thing.
And then I gotta watch a whole nother movie after that?
You got it. Well, it's not. They keep panning back.
Oh, they do, yeah.
And each time it does, you're kind of like, fuck. Shit. God damn it. As a man,
I hate
you-
this old man.
As a man, you're like, you get mistied. You're like fucking trying to hold it in, like you're sucking the tears back into your eyes.
Yep.
That movie hits me every time the same way. I don't care if I'm watching it by myself, which I don't, because that is
Terrible
you
idea.
torturing yourself.
Squirrel?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's a good movie. And then to find out that the other old guy is just as, has a good story too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Genius writing. They don't make it anymore because they're using AI now. Like, hey, you see this movie that we made? Just make another one just like it.
Individual
Go.
movie making was something you brought up
Mhm.
not too long ago, and I was like catering to a single person.
Right.
That's crazy to me. That's wild.
But
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Oh, the AI Netflix idea where it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I want to see Bruce Lee fight Jackie Chan, but also Godzilla?
We'll have it ready for you this evening.
Or not even. It just plays as it's
dude,
making
it's
it.
crazy.
That's where they want it
I
to
can't
be.
wait.
I mean,
the prompting I'm going to do is going to be against the Geneva Convention.
Bruce Lee teams up with Jackie Chan to fight Godzilla with Neo from The Matrix.
And they're only allowed to use their dicks.
Called dummy sticks. It's called Dummy Sticks and the Zilla.
What? You got at least...
Dummyzilla.
Red Dragon is what I would call it. Was that Jet Li? That was Jet Li, right?
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Finger trap.
What?
The Chinese finger trap.
Yes.
Red Rocket finger trap.
Yeah, the Chinese finger trap.
I don't know how Godzilla's going to be in it, but he's going to be like, hey guys, I'm over here doing something. Why are you touching dicks?
You're supposed to be fighting. He's just getting kind of gay.
I'm blowing up the city. You guys are worried about touching your dicks? We were trying to get them in the trap, but to touch each other in the trap, but the trap's too long because we have small dicks because we're Asian.
And that's how you capture someone.
Because
Permanently.
because Godzilla's now confused and distracted, and then boom, they can
you have
capture
to
him.
push in. Dude, this is the ultimate gay test too, right? So you have two dudes. This is probably improper to talk. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but we're
It's
gonna do
fine.
it anyways. So the conundrum is you're not gay. Or you might be gay. Who knows? Who knows what you're doing? But you're stuck in a finger trap with another dude with your dicks.
How did we get there?
How do you get out of a finger trap, Steve?
You gotta push
Yes.
and then pull.
Well, what if the finger trap is attached to another dude? You have to. What are you doing?
You gotta go in to get out.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
You're either chopping off or you're going in. What are you doing?
We should delete this from.
Guess
the
we're
fucking-
gay.
We should delete this from this podcast.
So there's a joke that a comedian made. His name, Jerry D, stand-up comedian, hilarious Canadian. He made this joke. He was talking about like when he was a child, he would go like, hang out with his friends or whatever. He's like, this one time I remember me and my friend were probably like 6 or 7 years old and we're hanging out and we determined it was like a great idea to like tape our penises together and make the letter H.
Yeah, that's sure.
And then we did it. And then we're looking at each other, holding our shirts up like we're an H. And then his mom walks in the room and we're like, we're a letter H. And then I got taken home and I never seen her again.
Just bros doing bro stuff.
Exactly.
Calm down.
It's not gay. We're just seeing what's up.
Yeah, no one knows what a weenie is. It's just something hanging and being annoying. That's all it is at that point.
Anyways, top 3 that week. What do you think it is? We got The Hangover, Land of the Lost, and Up.
Oh, is this Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell.
I love this movie, by the way.
It's
And
so random.
People don't like this movie at all. I love this movie. This is the one that has Will Ferrell and Kenny
Powers.
Kenny
yep.
Powers. Yeah. I thought this movie was great. The T-Rex.
It's not bad, yeah.
The T-Rex where he says he has a walnut brain and it just fucking stalks him for a while. I don't know. I like it.
It's not bad.
Anyways, what were the top 3? Sorry. ADD
Hangover.
for a minute. Hangover.
Land of the Lost. In which
dude.
order are they?
I'm going to go... Ooh, Hangover was pretty big. I think I'm going to go... Surprisingly enough, I think I'm going to go... But Pixar fucking slays every time.
Are there more children or men that
Fuck,
want to
was this
see people
June?
go to
This is
Las
June,
Vegas?
right? I'm gonna go. I'll go Hangover first. I think Hangover is huge. I'm gonna go Hangover, 100 balloons and
Was it not more than that?
Land of the Lost. I don't know. I can't remember the exact amount.
It is number 1, The Hangover. Number 2, Up and Land of the Lost.
Nailed it.
Now, something we're starting this week. We have numbers.
What numbers? What are the numbers? Steve?
The weekend numbers. Now, I don't know if I should go with if we should guess what the budget was before I tell you, or sorry, the box office, what it made, because this kind of
You probably
slide.
should. You probably should.
I should tell you, or I shouldn't tell you.
You should do it after, I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
That would make more sense, I think, because
So
it
then
does
we're
give
gonna
a little bit away.
we're gonna change up stuff, and we're gonna do the budget and the box office before we do the top 10. Then.
Okay.
That would make sense, because that could also help you with sure. So
Hangover?
what do you think it costs to make The Hangover?
I'm gonna go with 40 mil.
$40 million.
Probably less than that. Actually, can I change it? I'm gonna go 30.
30.
Yep.
Actual budget. Now, I will say, if you said 40, you'd play the game.
Oh shit.
Budget 35. So you're under. So you're good. You're good.
Hey, I fucking cut the diff. Well, no, I didn't.
Kinda.
It cut the difference.
Like a Chinese finger trap in half.
Yeah. Oh God, now I can't stop saying what
salami.
we're talking about.
Box office. What do we think it made overall in its box office run?
180.
$180 million. Its opening weekend, it made $44.9 million.
Oh damn.
Overall, it made $469 million.
Fucking get out.
No wonder
of here.
why they're like, we're gonna make a sequel.
This is almost Shrek numbers.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
that is crazy. So Up made 44.1 the same weekend, and The Land of the Lost made 18.8 in that weekend.
Neither of those are bad.
No,
Up is fantastic.
Yeah.
Land of Lost, not that bad either.
nah.
He's
Great.
probably burning out. He's probably everything that he's doing at that point in time is probably getting watched. Anything that fucking Will Ferrell touches.
Oh yeah. They're doing a 20th anniversary Talladega Nights re-release in theaters. I'll tell you what,
That might be worth a good. We should hit the Alamo for that.
the Jack Cock 9000.
We should hit the Alamo. You remember that place?
I'm in.
That might be a trip.
If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
Yeah, I got to have Tequila's Columbia Bam Bam in the truck. What are you gonna do?
You gotta shake it before you bake it. It's a great movie.
So good.
I do love Fig Newtons, but I can't see a thing.
Stabs him in the leg with a fucking knife. I can't feel a thing.
When he's laughing but trying not to laugh
It's
during
so
that scene, it's
funny.
hilarious. Or the part where he's like, just say crepes. He's like, are those really, really thin pancakes? Yeah, I love those. I won't fucking say it. Break it, Pepe Le Pew. And it fucking breaks his arm.
It's so good.
And this is
Classic.
my husband, Jeffrey.
Classic.
His husband. People are throwing
What a
up.
good movie. Didn't
Really
make a
is.
sequel,
And they don't need to.
but it's one of those ones you could have. It was that successful. You probably could have.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
And I hold on. So Anchorman, you have to do the same shit unless you're changing the formula. With Talladega Nights, you don't. It's NASCAR. It's supposed to be stupid. So
Yes.
what is there to not do?
Dude, Anchorman's also supposed to be fucking stupid.
I understand that, but the movie itself plays out in a different way where
I think Anchorman, if they cut the fat, it would have been okay. That movie was a little bit long and
yeah,
long-winded.
he wrestles with a shark,
Yeah. It's a lot of
a
it's
baby shark.
a little much.
There's no reason for that.
Yeah. I think
He
they
goes
just went too
blind
much.
for 30 minutes.
Yep.
And then comes back. There's no reason for
Parts
that.
that are funny. Parts when he's like walking along the beach.
Parts are funny, but like the whole of it is stupid. The only good part
On
is
the
the
whole.
end. Preparation H. The only good part is the end where all the anchors from all the different parts are there. And Jim Carrey's the French Canadian anchor.
Yeah,
That's
I
hilarious.
remember. Well, I think if you think about it, like, what is it? Steve Carell, his part where he's like being retarded gets drawn out too long.
And then there's another retarded girl.
Yeah, this
For
is
him.
one of those things where like a lot of that movie was a little just pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's pointless together,
general,
but
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's like you didn't have
There's
to. You
a-
don't have to go all there.
Party in my pants. You're invited.
I think they were like, let's just capitalize on all the fucking ad-libbing that we've done.
Pretty much.
And then
That's
they just,
what it was.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it is. Tomatometer time. The Rotten Tomatoes score. What do we think critics and audience gave it out of 100%? Critics first, audience second. Wally.
Critics versus audience second. Critics 88, audience 90.
Ooh, okay. It is critics 79, audience 84.
Wasn't far off.
That's not far off.
I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't bet. I knew if you're gonna make that much money and not have very like some of those actors were in a few things
Yeah.
before this,
Yeah.
but they definitely were known after this fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know, you had to have done good.
Again, that's pretty good for critics on a comedy,
That's
an
solid.
R-rated
That's
comedy
solid,
movie.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, and I said this before we started the podcast, if they did not make a sequel to this movie, this would stand the test of time of being one of the best comedy, R-rated comedy movies of all
dude,
time.
name a fucking comedy that had a sequel that is. I think what we're talking about stays true. A comedy that's had a sequel has completely lost a lot of its fucking legendary status. I can't think of one right now.
Other than Ace Ventura.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of comedy to me.
Okay.
But
okay.
you know what? It falls in there as slapstick, so I don't know if it's different or not. Because like you get into the Chris Farley movies, none of those are actually pure sequels. They're just different.
Okay,
completely
movies,
different
movie I know you don't like, American Pie.
That is,
The first American Pie movie is a great coming of age, teen,
phenomenal,
raunchy,
I
whatever.
don't think
great
I
movie.
paid attention to most of them after that.
But without that movie, I don't think you get The Hangover. Right? Think about it. You don't get the raunchy
The style of
comedies
it? Yeah.
that come after it, but also then you get these direct.
Is that the one that opened the door for that stuff?
Pretty much.
Do you think?
I mean, not maybe like this exact kind of thing, but the teen comedy-esque of it.
Yeah.
We grew up to get to The Hangover,
Yeah,
right?
I call them the Steve movies now.
Well, I mean, as long as
Girl Next Door,
the
American
raunchy
Pie,
teen comedies,
yeah, all those.
But then they had a lot of direct-to-DVD stuff that I don't think would have happened even without American Pie, right? They made a shit ton of direct-to-DVD sequels from American Pie before movies were doing that.
Yeah, I can't see any. It's hard to just do a sequel for a comedy 90% of the time anyways.
It is.
A lot of them just see one, and it was good enough.
Yep. IMDb gave this a 7.7 out of 10, which is a fluid number, so it will change over time.
Flying. This
That's
one's
good.
sitting everywhere the same spot, too.
Good. IMDb top and lowest reviews. The top is from Sleeping Dogs. So Sleeping_Dogs. June 10th, 2009. That's how we say it now, right? 2009, 2009?
20, is that how you say it now?
I don't fucking
Am I
know.
behind
That's
on
how
that?
I'm saying it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
He says, or they say, The Hangover is one of those rare comedies that actually earns the hype. The chemistry between the cast is unreal, and Zach Galifianakis steals every single scene he's in. Somehow, I forgot. We'll talk about that in a second. Somehow, the movie keeps getting more ridiculous while staying genuinely funny whole way through. I laughed harder at this than almost any comedy in the last decade. 10 out of 10. Before we move on to the low, there's something we need to talk about.
I think I like this. If I think about it.
IMDb has changed its user review standards, and you have to sign in to view or look at all of those ratings.
This is their idea of being accredited.
I agree with
review.
you.
Is that the idea?
I believe so.
So it's like not everyone can just go on there and willy-nilly something. Maybe they should have two different versions of this. Maybe it should be like one that's like, okay.
Maybe you sign in, maybe you don't. Yeah, I
I'm an everyday Joe, or I'm a guy that does this, and
I think it's to protect itself from AI.
AI getting botted in user reviews?
No. AI cannot read anything because it cannot sign in to see those reviews.
I get what you're saying now.
Right?
I see what you're saying.
So it can't generate anything from IMDb because it can't, unless it has a fucking account.
But why would that be? Why would that be a concern?
Because they don't want them to see it. They don't want them to learn about it or use their stuff.
Okay.
Because guess what? If I type into ChatGPT, hey, what does IMDb's users think? I don't know. You have to now go to the site.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these people figuring it out.
That's smart. It might be what it is. Because hold on, this extra step helps us keep IMDb's reviews a space for genuine human voices.
Look at that. Do you think any of those people? No, the stuff we read was way too fucking authentic.
There could be bots on there. Let's be real.
There is.
Yeah.
There has to be. There's no way there's not.
And this is
bots.
their way of policing, if you will.
Sure. I'll take it. Again, I thought this was, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I get this. This is probably a good idea.
Sure. The low IMDb score is from Movie Snob 92, June 12th, 2009. So these two reviews were basically 2 days apart from each other. June 10th, 2009 and June 12th, 2009. First time this has ever happened.
Wait, say the last part? Hold on. I think I was there. The movie debuts were
The movie reviews, the top and the low, are 2 days apart.
Damn.
From also the same year the movie was released. We've had a lot of these
Balance,
where
as everything should be.
where people are watching them later and like, this is shit.
Yeah.
This is also going to be a a first as well with this low. You ready? Movie Snob 92 says, overhyped and painfully obnoxious. Every character is either annoying or completely irresponsible, and the humor relies too heavy on shock value. I don't understand why people consider this one of the greatest comedies ever made. 2 out of 10.
Oh, so it doesn't have a 1?
It doesn't have a 1.
We don't have a 1?
We finally got one.
Dude, it scores high, so maybe it checks out. This kind of checks out. It's all checking out to me, actually.
2 out of 10. Weird. You'd be like, I hate this movie, but 2?
Be honest with yourself. It's not a 2 out of... I have a problem with people that label anything a 0. If you have multiple same genre movies all sitting with 0s, that's a little crazy to me. One of those has to be better.
You're a bitch.
My theory, since day one, we've talked about my theory of how this grading system should work. If you have 0 should be the bottom of your barrel.
Yes.
If something is a little bit better than that, it is no longer a 0. It has to be something else.
Right.
Whether it's a point or just a 1 or a 2, that's in my brain how this works. When people have 30 zeros, they all have to be equally as bad in theory. But that's not the case because they have to have preferential treatment.
Right.
So by
definition,
they should not be the same number.
no.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't know.
This movie is better than a 2.
100%.
If you laughed once, it's a 5.
Sure. It did its job. Did it do its job?
Exactly.
One time.
When he jumps out of the back of the car naked on everybody, it's hilarious.
Hits the baby with the door.
Or that.
Fucking so funny. So fucking funny.
Or he's missing a tooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is real, by the way. He doesn't actually have an incisor.
Does he just have one of those ones that slide in?
Yeah.
What do they call those?
I don't know, fuck. A retainer?
I always wanted one. Just be like,
a fake tooth?
Just pop it in. It's not a veneer because those go over top, right?
Right. Who is your favorite character of The Hangover? And let's be real, there's only one character.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, I mean, Alan, when they bring him in, they got to get the money, right? And they bring him back down into, and he does the Rain Man thing.
That's so good.
Just the scene of him coming down the fucking escalator is hilarious.
Look, hidden hero story.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like, that's good writing.
Also, yeah, everybody hates him, but he's the guy who comes through at the end for everyone.
Exactly. Annoying until he saves the day.
Right.
Great writing. I think a lot of those comedies that did this were like that, weren't they?
Yeah, you have somebody who, at the end of the actual movie, you're like, all right.
If they're annoying the whole, anywhere from like the 90s to the mid 2000s, if they've been annoying the whole movie, but they're a wholehearted main character, they're going to have a hero arc at one point or another in there.
And it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And does a great job. And the scene where like the baby's sitting in the back of the cop car and he's like, look, little baby's jerking off.
So fucking funny. That's another one that's so funny.
Yeah. Or just the scene in which they walk outside and they just woke up and it's like, hey, here, officer, here's your car. And they're like, all right.
Don't say anything.
Everybody's like, cool. That's fine. Yep. Thank you. Yep. And then just go away.
Don't say anything. We were watching some of the clips today. We didn't even see the marriage one.
Right.
Where they're in the fucking, the whole movie's great. This whole movie's fantastic.
Or, yeah, he gets married and he's married to a stripper, obviously, because that's what
every
happened.
scene, if you think about it. Every scene hits exactly where it should be. Even with the beginning with him picking up each individual person, every part of it does not a lull. It's all so fucking fun.
Well, and it's also, as you went back to good writing of them showing who each character is by getting picked up by the main character for his wedding. Like,
yes.
And they're bros, but it also shows, hey, he's a school teacher. Hey, this guy is in a marriage that is not a good marriage and his wife's shitty to him or whatever. And then you got Alan, who's autistic as hell. I don't know what the word would be. You can't say the hard R anymore, but you
can. It can. But he's not retarded. He's clearly not retarded.
He's playing retarded. How about that?
Yes, I think he's just
in the movie's mythos. He's trying to be retarded, but he's not.
I just think he's a little socially inept. That's it.
Socially awkward. He's got Asperger's.
Yeah, and it's not something you eat.
Yeah, but so going to that, my favorite character, also Alan. Favorite scene. So we're talking about scenes.
No. This is hard because this movie,
it's got a lot of good scenes.
It's very quotable too.
Very quotable.
I can't. So long, gay boys. I can't tell you how many times I've said that to this day. I think that's the lasting one. We'll go with that one because that's the only quote from this movie. Because there were a lot after you first watched it, but this is the one that stood the test of time for me. It's when he's rolling up the window. And he stops the window and he says that. He says, so long, gay boys.
Oh, so long, gay boys.
I say that when I'm leaving. You've probably noticed me saying it on the way out of here. At least once a year.
At least once. Everyone gets one. No, that's good. There's just thinking the scene in which they're driving to Vegas, right? And Alan's finally kind of letting loose with them. And they're in the car that his dad or his future dad, father-in-law, whatever, gives them. And he's like just acting stupid and shit.
Yeah.
Funny.
Autistic as fuck.
Autistic. The scene, obviously, everybody knows from the trailer. Michael Tyson.
Yeah,
the Mike Tyson.
I didn't know you guys
right?
were on that kind of formal.
I don't want to get punched in the face. So, yeah, obviously, the main scene that everybody remembers is them waking up and seeing the hotel room fucking destroyed.
Whitey tidies, tiger,
baby.
Skippy. Wait, they don't see the tiger till later, right?
So they see the baby
see him right
first,
away? Okay,
and then he goes to take a piss, and there's a tiger.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's 100% what it is.
And then Bradley Cooper acts the worst he's ever acted in his life in that scene, but it's fine.
That's crazy too, right? Thinking of Bradley Cooper and the other movies he's done.
Yeah,
it's like this is like cutting teeth for him. Like shaking off some sort of like entry level cobwebs.
Right. I got to go back to
Yeah.
slapstick comedy when I'm a good actor. Yeah. The scene in which, they go to the cop shop, that whole part is hilarious where they're getting tased. The chase,
Top of the roof.
Yeah, the chase scene too when they go to the
yes.
when the guy they find gets shot, which is hilarious. I got the whole package. You got cups, you got mugs, you got hats.
Yes.
The high rollers package or whatever, right? Hilarious.
And then they just find him on the roof.
Yep.
He was just on the roof, the mattress.
Which is hilarious because they
Sunburn as
start
fuck.
out
on the roof. Yeah. Oh, the fucking the handshake.
Yep.
No.
Dead brothers. Roofalin. What's roofalin? Little roofies? You've been roofied? Oh, yeah, roofalin. Yeah. That's funny. Mike Epps being in that, being as the inept drug dealer is hilarious. Roofies. This whole movie works.
It is. It's perfect.
And again, I'm standing on business here. You don't make any of the sequels, this is regarded as one of the best R-rated comedies of all time.
Maybe it is this movie. We were talking. Hold on. Okay, so now I might be backtracking now. Now that we're maybe I'm reliving the first time that I watched this movie or saw this movie, because part of me right now is like, okay, well then this one wasn't fully ruined because of the second one for me. I also haven't seen them.
Yeah.
So maybe it is. I don't know. I might have to do the test. So
and that's a good test.
I might watch the second one and then go, okay, maybe Hangover 1 wasn't that good. Maybe that's what I say at the end of that.
Maybe.
That would suck.
It's
because I still think this movie is phenomenal.
Again, it's the movie doesn't suffer because of it, but I think the legend of the Rent was way hardcore. No, I think it's people's you. How do they say that in showbiz? Right? You leave them with the best you got, or you make them when they're leaving. You give them something to remember, right? Yeah. And if the last
Jerry Seinfeld thing where it's like,
yeah,
we're checking out now. We've done it.
Exactly.
It's done. No, we're not doing it anymore.
If you leave them with a bad sequel, that's what they're going to remember. Sure. Most people don't do what I do, which is I watch movies I like all the time. I don't just watch it once and be like, well, it was good. Yeah, I remember it was good.
Yeah.
No, I continue to watch movies that I enjoy. So normal people are going to watch the sequels and be like, yeah, it wasn't that good.
Yeah. It's a test. It's like everything too. You
sure.
listen to something, you love it music wise, and you find out the person is kind of not that cool in real life. You're kind of like, oh, this is kind of gay.
That too. That too. Any what the fuck moments for you in this movie?
The Mike Tyson. Yeah, what defines a what the fuck moment?
I mean,
if
that
it's
would
just
right?
shock and awe.
If you don't know he's going to be in the movie, it makes perfect sense. You're in Vegas. There's a tiger. You would think it'd be maybe Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson thing always wigs me out because they built Mike Tyson when we were younger up to be the most terrifying human being. He's like, I don't care. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I'm champion. I just want to hurt them.
Right.
And then watching him, that's crazy. And then getting hit. He actually got hit, right? If I remember correctly.
Alan, yeah. Apparently, Zach Galifianakis did get fucking destroyed.
Imagine. Imagine.
Mm.
Getting hit by a killer with tribal tattoos.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, fuck that. Not for me, dog. Not for me.
Not for me. Any what the fuck for me? Not really. I mean, you got to think of what the fuck would be them obviously not stealing a cop car, but keeping it and then just being like, we're just going to drive it on the side of the fucking road and do whatever we want.
Would you return it? Would you just return it right then and there?
You got to have fun with it first.
Just drive around a
You're
little
driving it on the way back to the cops, right? And be like, hey, I don't know what happened, but like,
Steve,
we woke up.
Drive it and then leave it in a shitty neighborhood.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because it's a catch-22. If you try to return it, they'll be like, well,
we know it's you.
And we're going to arrest you.
Yeah, 100%.
But then if you leave it somewhere, all right.
Someone else.
Right. Unless they find you.
This is where I expected to find it.
Oh. But that's the thing. If they find that you did that and then they track you down and arrest you versus you bringing it back to them and be like, hey, look, I woke up. Huh?
Is it going to be worse?
Right, that's what I'm saying. If I wake up, if I tell them I woke up, I went to get my car, and they gave me a cop car.
That's two different crimes.
What am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
It's not my car?
I didn't know I was doing this. I was under the influence.
I'm going to bring it back to you as the good citizen that I am. Please don't put me in jail.
Yeah, what if you get in it, and then you would just call them and be like, I found this cop car with the door open. Is this your guys's?
Maybe.
I might have sat in it,
I made a sad.
but that's about it.
I drove it here. I don't know why I drove it here, but I drove it
You're
here.
turning them lights on at least once, dude.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Red light, maybe? Just one.
Talking. Hey, get out of the way.
We got a 311 in progress.
We got. I
And
played
there's the
GTA.
color
I know
of
how
your
to do it.
energy.
I know how to take a cop car.
Dude, the radio stations,
Oh, yeah.
I was listening. They have them on Spotify. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
The only things they don't have on Spotify is I want like the talk radio parts.
Oh, yes. The arguably the most funny shit.
I've seen people who have recreated the from the files that they can extract the actual audio
from it?
file and just make something, and that's what I want.
Perfect.
The fun facts of the fucking week.
Originally, the studio wanted a much bigger budget and more recognizable comedy stars, but Todd Phillips pushed to keep the cast relatively unknown at the time. The lower budget ended up giving the movie more creative freedom.
Oh, nice.
Right, because think about it. You bring in some high paid actors or whatever, and they're like, I'm not doing that.
That's always a thing for success.
Exactly. Or, hey, I'm not going to marry a stripper in this movie because I have morals and people like me because I'm Leonardo DiCaprio and she's not 20.
What a shitty person. That's a great actor.
Right. Most of them are because they're not playing who they are. They're fake people.
I think anyone that I feel had that induction process, like the shady induction process,
Mm-hmm.
I think all those people are fucking savants. But now they went through it and they're just dirty.
Oh, yeah.
They're just dirty.
There's
people.
something to be said, and I just kind of touched on it, right? Actors are not real people because they do not play real people. They're making up who they are all the time, so they probably don't even really know who they are. I think that is played to perfection in Tropic Thunder with, I want to say Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr.'s character.
A lot of them do, yeah.
But think about Robert Downey Jr.'s character in that movie. He's literally going through a crisis because he doesn't know who he is because he plays people all the time that are not him.
Yes.
So he's breaking
the character in there. It's a hyperbole. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I
saying.
I thought you were saying Robert Downey Jr. I was like, he has a
No.
definite personality.
Well, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they're making fun of that.
Yes, 100%.
Right.
100%.
Which is great.
What was his Australian name? I always forget.
Kurt Lazarus.
Kurt Lazarus. Perfect, by the way.
Perfect. It is. When he's like, Buzz Aldrin going to the moon, and he's like tearing out, pulling out his contacts, and they're like so blue. It's so good.
Perfect.
So great. What do you mean, you people? Well, the crawdads back in the...
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
That's my perfect comedy, dude. I know a lot of people don't give a shit about it, and I know a lot of people cult it. It's mine.
So good.
I'm a part of that cult, 100%.
It's so good.
Yeah.
One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Fucking hands down. It's the names.
Yeah.
Usually something like that, when I see it, flops.
Yeah.
It feels like a cash grab, a bunch of people, but it turns out he was just calling in favors from a ton of motherfuckers and making the most epic film of all time.
For me, it's the trailers in the beginning of the movie that set the stage for what you're seeing.
Yes.
Without those, the movie is good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hit as hard because you don't realize what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
When it's just like MTV's Best Kiss winner, Tobey Maguire and Kurt Lazarus.
Well, it's a bunch of actors like having fun with like the stupid stereotypical shit that they go. I'm sure a lot of them saw the idea and were just laughing. Like, oh yeah, 100%.
And guess what? They didn't make a sequel to Tropic Thunder.
Ben Stiller's what was
Tug
his movies?
Speedman.
No, what was his movies?
Scorcher.
Scorcher 2.
Scorcher 6. This time.
Holding babies like two babies. Perfect.
They're baby pandas. No, they're not. That's in the... Amanda? You killed Amanda?
You killed Amanda?
I got your TiVo, Tugger.
Perfect.
Also, yeah, him being... Whatever.
Out of nowhere.
Zach Galifianakis. Now I got the movie... I got the movie guy voice.
Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis improved many of Alan's most iconic lines, including several moments that became heavily quoted after the film's release.
He's great.
Yeah.
Between Two Ferns,
amazing.
Infinitely fantastic.
How could that not be scripted?
That's crazy. Some of it has to be.
Has to be.
Some of it is.
I think the people, their responses to what he's saying are scripted.
I do too. I say there's no way Jennifer Lawrence came up with
You should be off-putting.
Yeah, there's no way. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's too good. You have to be a writer to do that.
But also, she is funny.
She feels authentic too, if I'm being honest.
But not that good.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that was too on the nose. The tiger used in the movie was actually played by multiple trained animals depending on the scenes. Mike Tyson reportedly loved the absurdity of the script and agreed to appear almost immediately.
He also needed money. I guarantee he wanted fucking money too.
Hey man, you want me to be the tigers? All right.
I think
I get to punch someone?
I don't believe in God. I know that's a lot for this, but for some reason, if there is one, I do believe he has a sense of humor, because giving the toughest motherfucker
The worst.
on the face of the earth a lisp
Yeah.
is the funniest thing.
Hey man, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What did he say to that reporter? Do you remember what he said to that fucking reporter? Like he said he was, I'm gonna fuck. What did she say? I'm gonna fuck you, love me.
No, I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
Imagine.
Yeah.
With a lisp.
I'm gonna fuck you till you love me. I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
But he
did.
It might make him scarier. I don't know. That's fucking
honestly
crazy.
Yeah, it would.
That's crazy.
And think about the movie Friday, right? Tony Lister
Yeah.
Jr.'s character is literally based on Mike Tyson.
Yes. Dude, I need to go back and watch this. Hilarious.
They're good. They're making another one.
Fuck.
How can you when
They made like 30 of them.
5 people are dead and weed's legal? The whole point
Yes.
of the movie. Anyway,
Yes.
the baby used in the film became known online as Carlos, even though the baby's actual name in the movie is Tyler. Fans still refer to him as Carlos because of Alan's line delivery.
It's epic.
It is funny. When they're in the fucking elevator and he's just like perched up against the wall with the baby on him. It's Carlos.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And he gives Carlos sunglasses. Really
Again,
good.
you were talking about that outfit. I remember seeing 1,000. Sean did that outfit.
Yeah, everybody wore
A
that.
perfect version of that
course he
outfit. But he's so good. He full sent Bob Ross one year, and I was amazing. We played. Let me tell a quick story. Quick one.
We're gonna do quick.
We played a Halloween show, and he was Bob Ross. Between our sets, he grabbed an easel and went and set it up and painted the whole 20 minutes. And he painted me a picture, gave me that picture, and then we went back to playing as Bob
That's
Ross.
hilarious. He should have kept the painting up
Crazy.
in between songs
And just
continue painting too.
I don't know anybody else that would do that.
The commitment
Nobody.
to the bit.
Yeah, 100%. I will remember that till I die.
What a man.
Savage.
Do you have that
Savage.
painting still?
No, I do not. I don't have anything from when I was a kid. Just memories.
That was not that long ago.
I was mentally a child.
Oh.
You know this. If you really think about it, I didn't mature probably until I would say
Last year.
6 years ago,
Yeah,
5 years
Jesus
ago.
Christ.
Before everything.
I was
before
mentally
that.
a child, so
Yeah.
they can checks out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're good now though.
The movie was inspired by real-life bachelor party stories from the writers, though thankfully most of the truly insane moments were fictionalized. That's
What about those pictures at the end? Were those active? Or they just fucking take those?
They took them while they're making the movie.
Yeah,
but,
I was
you know.
wondering how candid some of them were. Some of them feel like they might
They
have
were
been
probably
candid.
having a good time, and they're like, all
Yeah.
right, we're going to take some stupid pictures.
Yeah. You got to, right?
Yeah.
Just a couple buddies chilling in LA.
Yeah, here's one thing we didn't talk about. Ed Helms actually learned to sing Mike Tyson's In the Air Tonight sequence for real instead of lip syncing it, but also him making
That's awesome.
the song. And
He's musical,
what
though.
do tigers
Yeah.
dream of?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
good. Yeah.
I love actors that just have music. All of them.
Well, most of them are Broadway trained actors,
Exactly.
and they all fucking sing, and that's how it is. But you know,
Okay.
good for them. I went to Juilliard, and now I'm making dick and fart jokes. That would be Jack Black, by the way.
Dude, it's so
Farty's
good.
part or fart too, which is just
I'm trying to remember the actual name of that. What was the name of what was the quote he said before he said the movie title? What the fuck?
something like I gotta pass
it
something.
cle-
Ooh.
It clearly was a flub from Nutty Professor, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember exactly what it was. Anyways.
The success, I can't talk today. The success of The Hangover made it the highest grossing R-rated comedy at the time and launched an entire wave of raunchy ensemble comedies in the late 2000s.
There it was.
Yeah.
There you are. Testament to what you're saying.
Look at that. Final decision
It's
time.
like you wrote this earlier.
Maybe. Out of 10, is this a must-watch, a recommend, or a skip? Wally first. What
It's
are
a
you
must-watch.
What are you giving this out of 10, though?
Out of 10, I'll give this a solid. Hold on. I gotta put it in my list of like what my
What's
favorite.
there? What's there?
I'm gonna go 8.7.
8.7. God damn, that's a high.
Oh, well, I'm thinking
Comedy
about
score.
my really high ones, and
Sure.
it's definitely up because like Liar is
Yeah.
up there for me, top tier.
They didn't make a sequel to Liar Liar.
Wedding Crashers is
They
up there.
didn't make a sequel to Wedding Crashers.
Yeah. See, the more we talk about it,
I'm telling you.
But the thing is, now that I'm reliving it, I feel like I'm regrowing. This is my last run-in with this movie is what we're talking about right now. I didn't see the other ones.
Makes
so
sense.
I might be
Jaded.
unbiased.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've just seen this movie. That's all I know about. It's good.
Yeah, we'll stick with that. It's definitely fucking hilarious.
Nice. I'm going to say this is one of the defining comedy movies of the late 2000s. The chemistry between the cast carries the whole thing, and the mystery angle keeps it moving in a way most comedies don't even try to do. Some jokes definitely feel like products of their time now, but the movie is still hilarious and endlessly quotable. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Sure. Take it.
Locked in.
Take it as it. I don't know the.
Take it as it is.
Take it as it is.
Chinese finger trap. Taking it as it is. Connected.
Two buddies.
Got to go together to get apart. That's what we're quoting. On quote.
Yeah. Our penises are touching. We might have to almost kiss to make this fucking escape happen.
But we're going to get out. That's good shit. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, I didn't say anything, and I'm sure no one's listening at this point. But if you are, you can find us at thedecisionreel.com or any of our socials at thedecisionreel. Like us, follow us, tell us what movies to do next. Who knows when we'll be back, because it's whenever we feel like it. So I guess it'll be Wally's pick this next time.
Yeah, I have no idea. You want me to pick it off the cuff right now? Like fly with it?
Fly with it.
Let's do Money Talks.
Money Talks. Okay. Where did
What
that
the
come
fuck?
from? Where did that come from?
That's Charlie Sheen and
Yeah.
Money
Talks.
Hold on, baby. There might have been two. There might have been two off the cuff.
Try again.
You want me to hit it again? All right. We're talking comedies. I don't know why Money Talk just popped out of nowhere.
It's kind of a comedy.
Let's do Conan the Barbarian, the second one.
Did we do it?
We did the first.
We did the first.
I don't think we did the second, right?
We did not.
You want to do this? You want to do that one?
I mean, I'll fucking look.
Am I being too random with my choices right now?
No, you made me go in my brain Masters of the Universe, the original versus the new Masters of the Universe. But I like Conan. I'll do the.
I have a special power, Steve, that no one knows about, and it is true autism. Like if I need to grab a thought, with no prerequisite,
you can just grab it.
I grab it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, that was there somewhere in the vast abyss.
It's just hanging. I just got to take it and grab it and go with it. Hell yeah. Well, Conan the Barbarian 2, maybe. Money Talks about Conan is what it's going to be.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Later.